Are you doing this to Twitch?
No.
YouTube.
It is supposedly streaming. Hey guys, it has been a long time. I actually recorded a whole bunch of videos, and actually I just deleted them all. So there you go. I will record new videos and I will put them up. It's just been super crazy. So we are playing Scythe, Rise of Fenris, all the spoilers. We're not going to try to protect you whatsoever. This is your one and only chance to jump ship because you don't want to know what was about to happen.
Well, the reality is it's going to be spoilers for them. It's going to be spoilers for us. We don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah. We did play through a couple episodes and then we're restarting so we know like what's going on. So
well, for a couple episodes, but I mean more like, because I mean game mechanics are hard.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Okay. So with that, we are starting with episode 1. It is called A New Era, March 1921. If there are any problems in the stream, by all means, please post into the chat because this is kind of an experiment. If it goes well, we'll do a lot more. All right. Story summary. In the aftermath of the Great War, the nations of Europa cling to a fragile truce as they continue the rebuilding process. Reports of soldiers with glowing eyes are largely ignored as each nation continues to recover both its economy and defense abilities. Europa is at a crossroads, and its ultimate fate remains undecided. All right, so again, we are not using the Wind Gambit expansion for this game. We have one random objective.
Doesn't it explicitly say we're not supposed to use expansion?
Yeah, we don't use it until halfway through the campaign or something.
It.
Yeah, we'll get to it. I'm not a huge fan of Wind Gambit expansion anyways. It's okay. They're super cool looking.
What is it?
The Wind Gambit is a mobile platform that moves around. It can move resources and workers, but it's not asymmetric. You reveal a card that gives special technology to the airships that game, but everybody gets the same power. And I get it. It's like a balance thing. They're just they're like, you know, there's enough complexity. Adding the idea that you have to look on the board and say like, well, that airship has bombs and that airship has super speed, or I don't know, whatever. So anyway, it's a little bit more boring. I really love asymmetric board games, and it's okay. All right, so we reveal one random objective from the deck and place it next to the Triumph track, and then that is an additional object that we can get for a star. So what is our objective this game?
Send one back as a warning, force an opponent's worker to retreat, and still have at least 7 power.
Interesting. So it costs you a power when you make workers retreat, so you have to do it with at least 8.
Well, I mean, yeah, build up some amount of power.
Yeah.
Before you scare the guy off.
Okay. We placed one influence token on each of the 10 spots on the Triumph track. And then for this game only,
Do you want to explain what this is? Because this isn't Legacy, this is.
Yeah, this is like a light version of a Legacy game. It's really a campaign game. They emphasize to not ruin the spoilers of the game. The box is like made in a way that you can avoid looking at things. But of course, the reality is it's made for you to replay, and if you like the rules in this version of the game, it's meant that you can forever play with the new factions and the new everything.
Yeah, so we're playing Scythe, but this version, this campaign, the first mission in the campaign, has some like additional rules, like we got influence tokens we can earn for a voting mechanic at the end of the campaign, and like help dictate how the next campaign gets played.
So each episode is going to have special rules, and they change the game a lot. I do like that every episode seems to be a pretty big swing from the previous one. There's some really cool stuff in the next game, but it just depends on how we vote. And the way that we control how much votes we have is those influence tokens. So unlike the normal game, the faster you get these objective tokens, the more control you have over the next game. However, the only game that matters for the terms of winning or losing is the last game. So we can lose 7 games in a row, but if we've built ourselves up right and we have the right upgrades and we have the right everything on our little sheet and everything.
I was going to say, to a limited extent, we got this triumph log that records all the stars we placed.
Yeah.
And like, I guess you're right. Even if you're not winning, if you place the stars correctly, and you get a bunch of bonus cash.
Yeah.
It only counts at the end. Like
that only counts at the end.
Yeah.
So that if you play badly for 7 games, then you're probably going to lose that last one.
You got to place a couple stars.
Yeah, I would say you need at least 4 stars per game.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So for this game only, all players may use 1 perk for free. Each perk may only be used once throughout the campaign. So keep that in mind. You choosing a perk this game means you will not be choosing the same perk in any other game in this stream. Every once in a while, I will be looking over at my laptop to see if anybody's talking.
Have you like text the Twitters, the exiters?
No, I don't really have a good, other than a story on maybe Facebook or something, I don't really have a good thing. So this is really a surprise. I wanted to do this. I want a couple of you to realize and watch it in real time and then give us feedback, but then we'll modify it, make it better, and next stream will be that much better. And people can come back and watch this one where it's probably not the best. I don't know. What do you guys think about the camera? I feel like Steven could get a little bit more space, maybe. A little bit more middle. Okay. All right. So I am starting off with the.
Also, preface: we are not like
Experts?
we're any no context experts or competitive players. So,
We do this for fun.
well, I just want to apologize ahead of time, as I in particular make disastrous moves and choices. It's a part of playing with Lighted.
I'm one of the worst people in the world at this game, so I look forward to.
Yeah.
It has been like a long time. We played this game a lot, and then I play it about once a year.
Playing it a lot does not equate into skill or talent.
Well, it's also different when you're playing the long game, right? Because
Yeah,
there's
well,
different strategies.
Yeah, the different objectives.
Yeah.
Maybe we're gonna try something super novel this time. We're gonna
Play correctly?
We're trying to be as strictly to the rules as we can. Okay.
Until Steven plays the computer again and finds out we were breaking
Doing everything
rules.
wrong.
Yeah.
So, I am going to get from my perk.
And we have a bonus.
Does that build buildings next to coins?
I don't know.
What?
I guess that is
Is
the
it?
number of build. No, it can't be the number of buildings next.
It is literally the number of buildings next to mines.
How could you ever get 6?
Because there's a bunch of mines, it's not that hard. This is, you could build here, here, here.
Yeah, so you're talking about the in-between spots would count as 2.
The spot's adjacent to a mine.
Yeah. Well, yeah, so this would count as 2. This would be 1.
So if you build it 1 here, 1 here, 1 here.
No, just do 1, 1, 1. That's 6.
Yeah. Because the max score is 6.
Oh,
One here
yeah,
would be 2.
it's actually the number of mines adjacent
One
to
here
you,
would be
not the
2.
number of buildings.
One here
You're
would
right.
be 2.
Or well, the number of buildings
Yeah.
you have, the number of mines adjacent to your buildings.
Yes.
Okay. Well,
Which is, in theory, going to make us quibble about things more.
can you build your building where another building is?
No.
Okay.
And you can't get rid of a building.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whoops.
I think there are some explore cards that let you get rid of it.
Well, explore cards can do anything.
Yeah.
Okay.
But there's no mechanic for you to like use a mech to destroy.
Lay raise.
No, I just like because I know there's a little bit of a hierarchy of a unit there versus a hero versus a building on who gets the point at the end.
Right.
But there's no way to place two buildings in one zone. I'm sure again unless four cards.
All right.
Okay. I will, for my free upgrade, I'm just going to get 3 power because it's one of the worst perks.
It depends. Like I did 3 power in one game that.
Did you win that game?
I think I did. I think that was the game we won at the time.
Sus, guys.
And I would, and I'm just saying that too.
Wasn't on
plus-
video. I don't believe it.
Yeah.
Plus, I think it's really important for you because you're so far behind because of your.
Well, he does start at 0. So
That's what I'm saying because of the. Well, his faction just starts with 0, but it doesn't hurt.
You took popularity.
Yeah.
I took extra money.
You won.
I would take extra money. I never took extra money.
I don't care that much about winning this game. Otherwise, I would have chosen something better. But when we have a clear objective, I want to choose perks that help me get that objective.
Yeah.
Where here, it's just like, play well.
I mean, I took because I don't know all the campaigns.
Yeah.
I took popularity because I was like furthest behind, mostly because of the engineering board I got.
Yeah.
I was like, well, I don't want to be that far behind on popularity.
Does anybody want their little reminder card?
I got mine already.
Okay. All right, so I am 3A. Who has the lowest board?
I'm 2.
5.
We did not pass out objectives.
No. Get 2, I think.
I always say objectives are a good way to mess up your strategy.
You tell me about it.
Like it's only worth 1 star.
I mean,
You can only get 1 of them
I
normally.
might get one of mine, but I gotta be honest, I don't like either. I do not want this. I feel like a couple of things in the game. This is like a good idea the developer came up with. Like if the game felt too homogeneous, let's throw in a little wrench. Not a big one, just one that's enough to change the game a little bit.
Yeah, I think they're fun. I think they're totally fine. They don't do a lot, but they're one of the only things in the game that can get you a star on the board really fast. It's potential like 2 or 3 turns. You might get lucky and like get it.
Yeah.
So it's kind of cool. Most of the other stuff you can't get for quite a few turns. All right, so with that, I'm 3A. Who's what?
Who's 2?
He's 2.
So I'm going to go that way. Do we want to say what our faction is and a little bit about what their ability is?
Sure. Well, since you're first, Leiden, how about you?
I'm playing Zedra Kar, the Crimean Hanate. Coercion. Once per turn, you may spend 1 combat card as if it were any 1 resource token. I'm pretty excited about that. I got the engineering board, so I guess I'm just good at making buildings. Because I can get my building cost down.
Did we get... We didn't get 1 free upgrade.
No.
That's next one. Well, next one if we, depending on what we
Course.
choose. So actually, we don't even really know what will happen next one. But
Sure.
okay, so I am the Togawa Shogunate, and I am playing with the innovative board. The innovative board, ironically, has expensive upgrades. But what is nice is you can get 3 coins from your upgrade action. So you can make a lot of money that way. Their thing is they put traps down as they wander around, and those traps, if their traps are armed at the end of the game, they count towards zone control. And they're not inside of an island, so they can just directly navigate towards the factory for whatever it's worth. So with that, Steven.
I'm playing Olga and Chenga, the Rusvier Union. They are relentless. You may choose the same section on your playmat as the previous turn. So normally you have to select different areas. I can actually just go back if I wanted to.
Forever?
Forever.
This is. I don't think
I
that's
know, it's
right.
broken. I did have the industrial board, which they don't recommend playing because it is broken in that combination. So I switched over to agricultural.
Is he already cheating?
Am I already cheating? Maybe. And that's it.
I'm just gonna sit here and do the
Let's
same
get started and watch Lightning lose horribly.
Yeah.
Fine.
I mean, that's an insane power. You can just sit there and like keep farming resources or something.
See, he told us about the cheat combination that was
I pulled it.
unbalanced,
I
so
kept
that.
it.
But you told it to us so that we could think that you're going to be honest throughout this game. It's a very clever ploy. Boy.
Boy. I'm gonna move. And that's it.
Okay. We're going counterclockwise?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. So I will also move.
I'm actually going to produce a people, a village.
There's something very satisfying about the way they set up the Russians, because they were known for having a lot of people, right? Like especially at the time of World War II,
Right.
like, and so they're the only ones that have the ability to produce
Oh, no,
people.
I'm right next to
Oh, you have people too.
Yeah.
Yeah, the hordes,
the hordes.
Mongol hordes.
Oh, is it my turn?
It
Yes,
is.
sir.
All right. Well, let's produce. Make 2 people.
Hmm.
I will produce oil a person. Steven? You produce again?
You know, I think I am.
Spew out the people.
Actually, because I can get 2 people before I have to pay the bolster cost. That way.
Yeah.
Right. And let's bring you up to.
Okay. Leiden.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and move. 1.
Yep.
All right. Ooh. Buy the facility the ground. Pay $5 to select and gain a factory. You don't already have it. You remove the remaining factory from the game. Sacrifice a machine for the greater good. Pay 5 popularity to gain 2 upgrade. 2 upgrade? I don't even have 5. Can I do that? I can't even do that one.
Gotta pay the cost.
An expensive card.
Only popular enough.
You just. So what is this that you're doing?
He's burning down the factory.
If I burn down the factory, I can take a factory card and then destroy the rest so you guys don't have
You should do it, honestly.
I would do that.
It's all
Yeah.
my
What's
money.
the third option?
The third option is to pay the 5 popularity and gain 2 upgrades. The first option is to be unspoken, but I'm not going to take it. The first option would have been you may reveal this, reveal and discard this card before combat to play an extra combat card. It's isn't bad, but maybe not as impactful as the other option.
Yeah.
It's just like
Is it random or do you get to choose?
Yes, to choose.
It should be random.
It's
So extreme.
to select and gain a factory
Wow.
card. The problem is that this is at the start of the game. This is all of my money.
Yeah, but
Well,
you're
no,
preventing
it's
us from
all-
ever getting factory cards, which means we're never going to be able to do a double movement unless we get a speed upgrade.
Sure, I'm just saying that it's 2 actions require gold, and I can only gain 1 gold at a time. Like, this isn't a perfect scenario to be inside of, but I
Well,
can.
No,
it's
you get
pretty
more
close to
when you
perfect.
do these actions down there, right?
Yeah. So I'm going to continue on
when
while you
I-
choose. Take your time.
Yeah, when I can. And most of these actions require gold to do. It's not perfect, but it's not bad either. Gain, upgrade,
It's my turn. Okay, I'm going to trade. I'm going to pay 1 coin to trade. I'm going to get 2 oil. And then I'm going to pay 3 oil to upgrade. That's going to give me 3 coins back. And I'm going to move, or I'm going to upgrade, I think, my move action. And I will move that down to make my mechs cheaper. Steven, your turn.
I'm going to pay to trade. I'm going to pay 1, get 2 iron, then I spend 2 more iron to get a mech.
Was that your Explorer card? Oh, wait. Oh,
What did you upgrade?
I traded. That's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
What? This is the one. I can now move between any village you control and the factory.
Well, I'm paying a power. I will make 3 more dudes.
So you guys at home, obviously will never see it, but in the first game, the very first exploration card I got teleported me to the factory, gave me a huge advantage, and I crushed them in the first game because I crushed them so ruthlessly in the first game. Like, basically, they were no threat the entire game. They gave me such a hard time about it the whole time. And now there is no option to get factory cards at all this game.
I do want to point out that Rich got that factory card literally through cheating because you moved your dude twice.
We all were moving our things twice. Yeah. So we had originally mistakenly been allowing us to use the same movement action for the same unit multiple times. Basically treating it as if you have 2 or 3 movement actions, you can activate the same unit 2 or 3 times. Obviously that's incorrect, but it'd been a long time and I just forgot. Okay, so I am now moving. Oh, wait, I was going to produce. Now give me 2 more workers. Now give me 1 more oil. Yep.
I'm going to move. I'm going to use my township to use my mech and move all of my workers to the factory. Sadly, I cannot get a factory card now, but that's okay. And then my second movement, I'm going to move here over here.
Want to move?
I'm going to move. Oh, I'll move. Help the soldiers by looking after their pet. Gain $3 or skip your next turn to gain $9 now. procure invaluable intel from a loose lip pilot, pay $5 to an opponent, you gain their faction ability for the rest of the game. What is your faction ability?
Once per turn, I may spin a combat card as if it was a resource. So if you're collecting a bunch of combat cards, you needed an extra oil, an extra steel.
Yeah. And yours just lets you do the same thing over and over again?
It does.
Yeah.
Huh.
God.
Um,
Geez, I wonder which one he's going to go with.
one coin back, please.
Before you switch it over,
I thought about it, but no.
You get both powers now?
Yes.
Okay.
oh, I thought it was, okay, yeah, so then it
No,
doesn't matter.
you gain their faction ability for the rest of the game, in addition to yours. Even says parentheses.
Nice.
So that's my turn.
I am going to move again. 1, 2, 4. All right. Help guide the fluffy herd back home. Gain $2 and 1 popularity. Direct the sheep to greener pastures. Place all food tokens from the general supply, as many as 20, on the farm tunnel territory. Okay, 2 popularity. Each opponent gains 1 food on their character's territory, but they cannot move units on. Gentlemen. Two, three, 4, 5, 13, 14, 17, 18, 19. Food has now entered the farm tunnel.
And it's just there.
It's just there.
Wow. And now we can't get food?
I mean, it's on the.
You can, because there's still
There's unlimited food. In
right, right. There's still the
Okay.
these tokens, right?
Yeah.
There is 20 food available on the tunnel.
19. Because you have one.
Because I have one.
Yeah.
And I could have chosen not to do all of the food, I guess.
Why are the exploration key cards so crazy in this game? I don't know. All right. Biden.
All right. Well, I will pay 1 food stuff. And I will gain military power. I will gain a popularity, and I will gain a coin.
You gain a power?
Coin. I get to move 1. So this is move 1 unit twice.
You're correct.
I only move 1 unit. Or I only. Well,
You don't want to, apparently.
I mean, I guess I could do that. It's the exact same thing.
Doesn't matter. Okay. Hmm. Hmm. I'm going to trade. Get 2 oil. Pay it to upgrade. Get 3 coins. Okay, Steven, your turn.
I'm going to move again to Russian fashion. I'm going to go take all the food from my people. 2. That gives me at least 3 tundra territories at the end of your turn. Or in objective, right? For an objective star. That's my turn.
Want to trade? Take a guess 2 oil. Where's the oil go? It goes on workers.
Goes wherever the oil.
If you're trading, you put it anywhere.
Oh yeah.
Well, where you have people.
Where I have people, right? Okay, my turn.
Okay. I will move. Okay, Steven.
All right, I'm going to pay 1 to bolster 2.
Oh, guys.
Yes, Rich. How did you cheat?
No, I didn't. I didn't cheat actually.
Damn it, Rich.
Um.
He's gotten good at deception too.
I grabbed this from the bolster though, and I meant to grab it from the produce. It doesn't change any of my last turns. It just.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right, I went up 2.
I'm fucking watching.
Now I'm going to spend some of all this food that I got. 3.
I thought I got a good card.
3.
It was a good card because nobody rushed over there to grab it first.
Well, I mean, being able to remove your ability to get a.
Yeah, you did have a good card. His card was only situationally good. He happened to be relatively close.
It is incredible to have that much. All of a sudden, to have that much foodstuffs this early in the game, even
Attack him.
this early in the game.
I mean, you might be able to attack him.
I
I can't
enlisted.
get there.
So let me know if you guys ever do an upgrade. And that's my turn.
All right. Well, I'm gonna move.
Okay, I will.
Remember, you have my abilities, so you can do the same thing twice.
I know. That's what I'm tempted.
I just wanted to make sure you don't forget.
All right, I'm gonna
Have a card or something.
move. I could grab your factoring card if everyone wanted to. And that's fine. I'll put that there.
All mines are connected.
They are.
Forgot about that.
Yeah. I can go attack, or I can attack right now. But red has like a lot of power. I don't want to use all my cards for nothing.
Anything else?
Yeah, that's it.
All right. I am going to do the same action. To pay 1 to bolster 2. Then pay 3. To enlist. I'm going to enlist. Building. And I'll get 2 combat cards.
Oh, you're not gonna. You should pop in that. Just.
I'm done. Three. Now I'm done.
Ugh. All right. I will pay 1. I will gain a popularity. A coin. There. I will move 1 guy once.
Okay. I wonder if that exploration card is going to be as good as everybody else's. Like,
I mean, there's only one way to know. Keep abusing the exploration.
yeah, I'm going to go ahead and go
Typical
here.
Rich.
Are you doing any other move?
No. All right.
Ah.
Yeah, draw a combat card. I will keep it. I could keep it, or I could pay $2 to get a number of resources equal to the value of the card. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and pay it. I just feel like it's...
You can diversify or get what you need.
So, can I still do my bottom row action, or did the exploration card end my bottom row action?
You can still do your bottom row.
Okay.
You
All right.
it finishes your movement.
Finishes my movement.
So,
Okay, then I'll go ahead and pay the $2 to turn in this card and get 2 grain so that I can do my bottom row action, which will allow me to enlist. Otherwise, yeah, I just spent it. Otherwise, it was almost kind of a waste of things. So you guys are probably all going to be putting out mechs pretty soon. So I will go ahead and do that. And I will go to... I will do popularity. I'll do combat power. And Stephen.
I am going to pay 1. Bolster by 2. Then pay 3. Enlist. Go up by 2 popularity. And also get 3 coin. And I'm done. I think I broke the game, guys.
I will.
Okay. I'm going to produce 2 metal, 2 grain, 1 ore. I'm going to deploy a mech.
That's one I don't have yet.
And
Ability are you going for?
oh, you actually can finish your turn.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm gonna pay 1 coin. The bolster by 2. Pay 3. I am enlisting. 3 for my bottom row, and then also 2 for my last. I also have 4 enlistments. Two influence. I'm done.
Okay. We'll produce. And I will upgrade.
So if you don't know, because I've enlisted, that moves this guy up here. And depending on what you've unlocked, the person next to you, which they're both technically next to me, does that bottom row action. You get a bonus relative to where you are. So because he upgraded, I get an extra power.
That's it.
Okay.
I get 2 coins.
I will produce.
It's not just that he got a ton of unchallengeable grain. It's that he can just repeat the same action over and over and over.
It's a good combo.
It is kind of cheating being able to use the same ability over and over and over again.
Well, because the whole flow would be the whole flow of the game would be different if you had to move to another
I
square.
mean, everyone can do it except for one person. That person must have a huge disadvantage.
Well, that's just. How'd you get that? Did you end up on an encounter card? That
I did.
Yeah. Now what I want.
Oh, and I get a coin.
Can you do a bottom row action if you can't actually do that bottom row action? For instance, like, could I enlist again, even though I don't have anything else to enlist?
I was actually wondering that earlier.
That would be
Because I think you can. I kind of think
like,
that
as long as you pay the resources and stuff still, right? You think?
it makes sense to me, but
That's not what I'm going to do, but
yeah, I'll look it up.
figure out.
I don't think you can. I mean,
Did you just go?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
you can keep doing bottom row action.
Yep. Even if there's no more mechs to get.
So, I mean, would you still
Because
get
I
that
do
money,
want to.
or
It will still trigger the enlistment bonus for the other people, and you'll still get the money. Everything is actually optional.
Okay. I will pay 1, 2, and then I will 3, so I'm less of a target, but that also gives me free money. I did enlist if anybody has enlist upgraded, but that does give me 4. And I'm done.
Fine. Need to begin stars.
yeah, no,
Stars popularity.
No, it's super easy if I can just do the same move over and over and bolster to the high heavens and enlist everybody in 4 moves instead of 8 moves. Super easy to get stars in that context.
You have an engine you can use.
I mean, you really haven't even left your area.
Well,
You have enough to
played-
deploy mechs.
I know.
You got people.
I just can't do the same thing over and over.
You,
turn
I mean,
after
you
turn.
don't need to.
That
Though.
doesn't have to be the method. There are other things you can do.
Apparently, it makes a difference.
For me. Add my skills.
I mean, this is full of
Or
You're the only one with a
Yeah,
faction
that's-
card,
a lot of good that did
a
me.
factory card.
A lot of good that did me.
hey, this is my revenge for you taking my factory from me. Burning it down.
Yeah, no,
We didn't like that. We wanted to share the wealth because we're communists.
I really. It cost me 5 money for him to get 20.
I know, it's fantastic. Thank you for taking that card first.
That's just so like that's probably if it was like 9 foodstuffs.
And it was only 19.
If it was like 9 foodstuffs, it would make a lot. Like, I mean, whatever. That's still a lot, but it's not like egregious.
There was a combination there that just really worked out for him this game that would not have worked out for any other faction. It just did. If anything, it should have worked out well for you because it should have appeared next to you. So he wouldn't have done it probably. Like I probably wouldn't have done it because it would be so far away. Why would I? I don't know. I guess it's not that far away. I would just run.
I mean, it's also the round of the game it happened in when there'd be like fewer people to. I mean, right? Because arguably somebody should have just hopped into a mine and attacked him. I'll pay 1. I'll take 2 oil. Pay 3. Get a mech. Means nothing to me. I don't even get gold for that. I guess I should be this one.
I get a coin.
What'd you get?
Mech.
That's it.
Yeah. Okay, we will move. And then that's one there. There. And then I'll go ahead and list. Go to 2 grain and you have a bunch of grain. You should be enlisting soon. I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna be doing that studies. But still, I have to, I don't know, upgrade. Might do upgrades.
He gets a ton of coins for enlisting. Sense.
That is my wealth machine. But I also
Yeah.
food. I have to.
I'll do enlist. And I'm gonna get 2 popularity. And your turn. Oh. So Valorian. Valorian said that we can't do the same action twice. Why can't Russians do it twice? And since I have the Russian ability, why can't I do it twice?
We can. That is literally the action ability.
Yeah, that's literally the ability.
So normally you are correct, but Relentless changes that. You may choose the same section on your player mat as the previous turns. I am going to pay. It's going to cost me 1 to produce.
Yeah, it's double because I have an exploration card that let me copy his ability.
Correct.
We both have it. So
All right, so I produce 2
yeah,
oil,
he says he got it now.
and that's it. I'll do it.
I'm hoping this makes a sound, but we're chat. I have no idea what. I'd love to have something so I could know when people are. I just happen to look over. So, all right, Leiden. If you have any advice for Leiden, I feel like his morale is low. He's feeling a little crushed.
It's been bullshit the entire time.
Can you cross? Oh, you need. Ask if you. Yeah.
And move. Well, now I've got 3 movement. Maybe I shouldn't go with 3. I don't need to produce more bolster. I'm going to eventually start doing a lot. Maybe I should. I mean, it doesn't help me just yet. Whatever.
You got the objective?
No, because I don't have 7 power.
Oh, you don't. Yeah, but you did lose a popularity for making him run away. But you get oil.
Can you even move there?
Yeah, because I can go to both farms and tundra.
Oh, there's.
That's the tundra. But I do have 3 oil now. Do I have 3 oil? I do have 3 oil now. So thank goodness for small miracles. Oh, and I have 3 grain.
That's war. I needed that oil.
So 1 coin. So who's doing what bottom row actions, huh? Who's doing what fucking...
I'm not enlisting anymore because I'm done with that.
You still have... You might
I
still
could-
enlist.
He says it's hard in your position.
Really? Really isn't? You mean I'm frustrated for a reason?
He's
Rich,
gonna win probably.
how
Right?
could you... I'm surprised you didn't... Okay.
Do your thing, man.
You got more mech...
You said you're enlisting, right?
Yeah. You got more mech to grab. You have more mech to grab.
Yeah, 2.
A couple. All just such bullshit. Got some upgrading to do. I get power. I want more power. Coins. I'm actually very slowly getting coins. Cards I can use as resource. Might be useful later. Might need to get into a fight. I'm actually going to go with cards, please. 2 combat cards.
Okay. I will move again. And if I control at least 3 tunnels at the end of my turn, then it counts as a star.
I should have. I didn't want to spend the money, but I should have recruited that last guy. Or
Yeah, because that gets you.
Oh, I'm going to put a
star.
trap there. And exploration card. All right, so I can sign an official act of war, sign a military disarmament treaty, or sign a shared information act. So the third one, I wish it would work. Each player may pay $3 to gain 1 factory card at random if they don't already have one. But
Factory's
I'm
been burned
fairly sure,
down.
yeah.
Does not exist.
We can double check,
anymore.
but it was like about them being removed from the game.
I mean,
Yeah.
being burned down. makes
So
sense.
each player may discard all of their combat cards, minimum 1, to gain 3 popularity.
God damn it, Rich here.
No.
Interesting.
You did yours though, right?
I discarded 2.
So
No.
oh, that was
I'd already done it.
I did it. Okay. And I will enlist. To gain 2 combat cards.
All right.
Which move do you want to repeat ad nauseum?
None of them.
To get a
It's
ton of
it's
points.
You need to also have the resources. Is the problem?
Yeah, well, that's what I was saying. Like, that's. And you probably already mentioned it, Rich, but I was like, what was such bullshit? Because it wouldn't have made a lot of sense for him to repeat that move over and over, except for he was on top of.
A big pile of grain.
Yeah.
Without that, obviously the choice gets a lot steeper. But still, like, I mean, what an incredible accelerant.
Yeah, I mean, it's something that only is going to happen in a very rare game. At the right faction, at the right position.
All right.
At the right point in the game?
Yeah.
I'm going to produce again.
Okay.
Yeah. Worker. You know what?
So in effect, Rich, if I do this, well, I can only do it once. But
Oh, he can't do that,
in a way of
actually. So-
thinking, if I do this and then take this action, I'm getting 2 resources
Yeah.
because I can spin those.
You can only do that once per.
I can only spin them once.
Yeah.
Turn, though.
Yeah. I feel like if you're not leveraging that ability, like I almost never take that bolster action to get combat cards.
Yeah.
But for you, it's twice as valuable.
All right, I'm done.
It's just, you know, there's a star at the end of the bolstering.
Your turn.
So, you know, like, it's hard to want to always get combat cards. There's definitely something there to take advantage of.
Well, bolster, if you build the monument, is a great action. It is so good. Like like for getting stars, for getting everything. Like, yeah.
I will.
So you produced. Yep.
Then I will get.
Five
woods. And to do another upgrade.
is me.
Cool. I will produce. Spend 1 power. 3 lands. So 2 oil.
Oh, 2 coins.
2 metal.
2 coins.
Human. And a grain. I'm actually going to spend the 2 metal to deploy a mech. Deploying a mech, guys. I get a coin for that.
Well, that's the one. I'm glad you did that instead of the Misty.
And that's my turn.
All right. I'm going to actually produce again. Do here. There. That is going to give me all of the pupils.
You gonna do the bottom row action?
Can't afford it.
Lightning.
Okay. We'll pay 1.
So you're paying a popularity every time you do your stuff, Steven?
I'm out.
Yeah. Well.
Well, and I did pay 1 for that.
Okay. Did you trade Lightning? Is that why you paid 1? Or did you bolster?
I both.
You bolstered. And what are you getting? Are you getting?
I don't know if I want 3 military might. It's really more of a question is, do I want a malleable resource I can spend as I want, or do I want to imagine I can get to the end of that chart and get a star? I'm going to start off with 2 combat. I will build a monument. Build my monument.
Okay. That's awesome. I mean, I don't have wood, so
Oh, but that would have cost me.
otherwise you'd be cheating.
And I gained 3 coins for it.
Wow.
Nothing.
Okay. I will pay a coin to trade. And what am I going to do with trade? Am I just going to get popularity? Um, We get 1 grain and 1 wood. And I will upgrade. Which gives me 3 coins. And I'll make my buildings a little cheaper. Even.
Okay. Go here. Move. Move.
He's
Actually,
commenting that getting to the
yes.
end of this track makes it easier for you to get into combat, right? Because
Yes.
yeah.
So 1 movement. I brought some food with me. Let's fight for it.
All right. I gain 2 combat from the Ronin ability. You get a combat. Oh, combat doll's right here.
Did you do this with purpose?
What?
Did you want Steve?
I didn't do anything to help him win.
He's trying to spread out so you can build buildings next to him. But I'm not letting him.
I'm not going to play a card.
Okay.
0.
All right. Well, I spent 6. 6.
And I get a combat card? Oh, I didn't play a combat card, so I don't get one. Don't you only get one if you...
I think so. That sounds correct. You want to look it up?
Yeah. I mean, in this case, I knew I couldn't win, but he didn't know what I was willing to like make him spend.
Right.
So he spent a lot. The question is, in a combat where the loser, if you spend at least 1 power or combat card, gain a combat card, which I did not do either. Whether I should have, yeah.
I guess we had a low one, right?
Yeah.
Maybe get something better.
My turn?
It is your turn, sir.
Is your turn?
Oh my. Move.
Lose 1, sir.
Pay 2. List. 1 coin, please. 2 popularity. That's it. That's my turn.
Okay.
That's my unfortunately humble turn.
Gonna move.
Can they carry resources?
They can.
Good for them.
Any unit can carry any amount.
And I'll deploy. Oh. I can't deploy. I did it in the wrong order. I got distracted.
You want it?
No, I'm not deploying. I'm enlisting. Because I just moved. That's why. And that's my last, so I get a star. I get 2 coins.
For what?
Enlist.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. It has to be done, gentlemen.
Yeah, end the turn? End the game? You have really low popularity if you're going to end the game right now.
Yeah, but I have more money,
This has been the most
and I have.
miserable game I've ever played.
I have.
Okay.
I feel like it's the best choice. Right?
All right, do it.
Oh no, actually, okay. So here's what I should do. 1 unit from here to here. That way they can control that. And guy from here to here.
You doing combat?
Which means this. And combat. Yep.
Okay, I get 2 power.
All right.
Yep. 9.
13. 7, 8, 11. Okay.
I tried. So I'm at 0. You get a star and it's over.
5, 7.
I like don't even want to. This is just
I'm
unimaginable.
sorry.
I somehow ended up
So
with the shittiest
sorry.
encounter card that meant nothing, and he got the perfect encounter card. This is the shittiest
I
experience
mean-
ever.
Richard got his the first game you played. I got mine. So you do next time.
Yeah, that makes this game a lot better.
So the question is, guys, like, this game was so incredibly fast.
Quick.
Do you want to do episode 2?
I'm fine with it.
I'm sure you are. I mean, look at all the options in front of you.
So
I mean, I have to work in the morning, but whatever.
well, a lot of it is setup, like,
Correct. Yeah.
but it's up to you
And the
guys.
next one is quicker because we start with all the extra stuff. Well,
We do. We start with a bunch of stuff. All right. So this sucked. For in terms of this, whatever. It is what it is.
I pretty much got nothing, except for like 9.
Both you and I are at least in the second tier. So first of all, stars.
Oh,
I got 8.
I thought I was purple for some reason because I'm so used to being purple.
That's what I was saying. I was like, I was shocked that
I
you
should
were
have got
gonna...
one more, but I still think it's worth it in the long run.
Okay.
Hmm.
Well, I appreciate that. We want to stream, like we've been playing every Wednesday for months now.
Yeah.
And that was super cool, getting out of like the COVID like thing where all board games are kind of like online and stuff.
Yeah.
So we're finally back. And I love Scythe personally. Okay, so how many coins did you get? We had no stars.
0.
Steve, did you get your whopping 6 to 18?
18.
18. Okay. Zone control. You got 1, 2, 3, 4 Leiden. Is that correct?
Yeah.
So 4 times 3 is 12. Okay. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times 3 is 21.
8 times 2. 15.
I got 2, which is so just 2. How many resources did you get, Leiden?
I have 5. So
5. So
4.
4.
And then I get 4 for that.
Because you actually were built next to. I had no building, so you got 4 for the bonus.
Mm-hmm.
Steven, you didn't have any buildings either.
No buildings.
Yeah.
No.
Okay. So that's it, right? There's no other things we're gonna get anything from. So 8, 9, 10, 30. 40.
27.
65.
Yeah, okay.
And mark off your triumph log.
Yeah, thanks for that.
That's kind of what my goal was.
To screw us out of
screw you
triumph
out of
logs?
Triumph logs. Pretty much.
Fun game.
Okay. All right, let's see how quickly we can reset the board. Coins back in the pile. Exit your, get rid of your civilization board, because that doesn't stay. You only keep your faction board. Put exploration things back in their places. Everyone give me back their objectives. Oh, how many? You actually got enough influence tokens to just choose what you want, right?
Yeah, and I will do peace.
He's doing peace, guys. Peace.
We did war last time, and even though I did like war, I want to try peace.
Okay.
The money technically goes back, right?
Yeah, because you write down in your log.
Where did the factory cards go? Did I put them away? Maybe.
There's some right there too, right below you.
Yeah, those are the ones you destroyed.
Yeah, you will.
Oh, like all of them?
Like all of them. Because you saw how well that worked for you. You riled up the people, Leiden.
I guess. This is like, the factory cards have been so definitive in previous games. And it's like, yeah, it's okay. Doesn't mean anything this time.
I just don't think you use them to their full potential.
I had no money. So I took one that didn't call for money, called for resources.
So if I was you, I would have done...
But there was such an advantage, despite having no factory card. It didn't matter that I denied factory card.
I would have done the factory card that lets you do a double move.
Two of the
Take out...
Two of the factory cards. All factory cards give you a single move action of 2 movement. And 2 of the factory cards were cost of 2 gold. Which, like the one that had the enlist and whatever other action. Remember the one you took, Rich? 2 gold and it gave you an enlist action and like...
Oh, yeah.
Incredible, but it didn't mean anything to me because I was out of money.
So, did you choose the wrong factory card in hindsight? Like in hindsight, was there a different factory card that would have...
It's honestly the only thing was because the machine was starting to turn. I was going to start producing quite a few buildings, which would have given me a star, would have added up points there. It's honestly Stephen getting that incredible card that I just could not compete with because none of the other factory cards would let me compete with that.
No, but are you like worried about winning? Is that what you're talking about? Because you don't need to win.
I presume I need to get a couple of stars on the board.
Yes.
Probably.
That's my argument, is that who cares if you won or not? Because this is 8 games and only the last game matters. So where I would say that you really performed poorly this game was not getting any stars. That's literally the only thing. If you'd gotten 3 stars, that would have been amazing.
But I didn't have a free food for bolster plus
No.
2 stars.
His play has nothing to do with you.
I mean, it makes a difference.
No, it has nothing to do with you.
Oh, it doesn't?
No, it doesn't.
Oh, okay.
Logically, it doesn't.
I'm not taking away from it.
I'm saying, so you are playing a race by yourself against yourself. Only you matter. He affects whether you win or not, but who cares? Winning has nothing to do with this game. The long run is the number of stars towards the 8th game. So what I'm saying is that if you got the same exploration card and you knew the future that you could not win, that you knew you could not win, period, you could not win, would you have chosen a different factory card
No, I mean, the only thing I could imagine is
that would have helped you get stars?
the only thing I could imagine was maybe picking a different. Well, I don't know.
See, that's why I'm trying to change your
I'm saying,
perspective
like,
so that
The
you're less worried about
the
winning.
encounter cards, encounter options,
Yeah.
just are not as nearly as powerful as having a bunch of free resources at the bottom of your feet.
But you're talking about him. He has no effect on whether you get stars.
That's what
Your
I'm saying.
play had.
No, there's power. There's like you can.
I got stars.
You can effectively put a power rating on these cards,
Yeah.
and 19 free resources at your feet is a pretty big deal. And
But why are you talking about him?
all right, let's go dig the card up. We'll go through the options.
You got the same one?
No, it's industrial again.
Oh, the one that you're not supposed to
One
have.
I'm not supposed to have.
Because I'm thinking like I could have not given up the money
I've never seen this one.
on the.
Well, we'd have to look at the factory cards, assuming.
No. What I'm saying is, what I could have done was not given up the money to
Yeah.
destroy the other factory
Yeah.
cards.
Or you
Which-
guys could have attacked me and taken the food.
Yeah.
Which would have opened up, like I said,
I only had 2s in my combat cards. I knew I couldn't win.
my biggest shortcoming.
My bolster was pretty.
Like I said, it's a couple of elements that work together.
Yeah.
Losing all that money, which was my entire pot of money, removed certain options for a few rounds.
That I agree.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So maybe taking
I'm going to grab an iced tea real
a
quick.
different encounter option.
Yeah.
Those other encounter options wasn't as powerful as having 19 food at my. But it's combined with the old boy was pop up.
It was nice that my bolster was there every time I got food.
Well,
And also my money was there.
well, no, but I'm just
Right,
saying there's
so-
a different option where you got like, I don't know, 19 steel. But I don't know if that would have made as much of a difference for you. Because maybe the top row
Well,
action.
then I would put all my mechs out.
If your top row action was
Right?
no, if your top row action was like all movement,
Right.
that's not nearly as valuable as a bunch of bolsters.
This is true.
If you had gotten that with this faction, that doesn't let you take the same option one right after the other, even having 19 food isn't as powerful if you have to keep taking some other action in the interim.
Right.
Do all the coins go back?
Yes.
Yeah. And we know that the mission is going to change a little bit.
Yeah.
But I'm just resetting my board up as if
Oh, yeah.
that's not. So, okay. Oop. All right, so I got engineering this time.
Agriculture.
That's the one I just had. I am now innovative, which I've never seen this one. So
That's what I had last time.
oh, is it?
Agriculture feels drastically different from engineering.
2 combat cards. You get combat cards. You get
All right.
Still 0. 5 powers. 5 military powers. Okay, the upgrading is way cheaper. Buildings. Oh, we need to train. Oh, this out.
Oh, we do, yeah.
Buildings. Oh no, I already had that. Buildings are way more expensive now, but
That's why I
upgrades.
didn't build anything.
That's why I was like, for the thing I got, my strongest advantage was building buildings. And I don't start off with wood. I was like, I have to get across the ocean first. That's what I was like. So the startup, there were some things stacked against me, and the startup was a little bit slower. But if the game had gone for whatever reason a couple more rounds, I probably would have had all my buildings out. Like that would have been super easy to do. I would have had to start from that. Plus, I would have put all my buildings right next to mines to get that previous one. Buildings on top of steel and wood. I could have moved my units differently and gotten at least 1 star for getting all my meeples out. I still want to deal with that like cost.
All right, so what's special?
Ready
this
for a
time?
piece?
Yeah.
All right. The nations of Europa have managed to avoid a return to war for now. Instead, most focus on the growing prosperity that these new machines could provide and proceed to build up their infrastructure. Set up the game as usual, keeping previous faction maps and mats, blah, blah. Do not use Wind Gambit. Make the alliance tokens available from the punch board.
That's new.
No, it's not.
Oh.
Well, I mean, it's new.
We've done the alliance.
We've done alliances that
I can't remember how it went in war, but it was
We
like,
fought each other.
Well, no, I know we did, but the tokens didn't like.
we didn't have alliances. We had nemesis last time.
Okay, I think you're right.
Yeah.
And we just put our stars on each
No, you're thinking. Well, that was a part of it. But there was some mechanic where like you could betray somebody. I feel like this is ringing the bell to me.
No, this is totally new. We have not punched these out before.
No, but the nemesis tokens you're talking.
Oh yeah, we did that.
Oh, you know what it is? I think actually.
The stars out. And
No. I think what we did is we did read about these alliance tokens. We were curious what they were like, but we only read about them. That's why I remember them.
Nope.
We did. No, we read about them. That's why I remember them. But
No, I think
what you're saying,
we might have glanced at the peace mission.
that's what I'm saying. But to what you're saying is we literally never did anything with them.
Correct.
Except for like look at the fact that they exist.
Okay, guys. So you notice the peace track,
Nothing for winning a fight.
and I'm not sure. Boom. A professional YouTuber thing. So that's the peace board. And we get nothing for combat. Here's the alliance tokens, whatever they mean.
You get three explore tokens, or if you get 1 factory card, or 16 resources. So those are the new. And then enlist is shared with
and
mechs.
2 for doing personal mission.
And you can do both objectives. Yeah.
Okay. Each player starts with an alliance token that has their faction and a coin amount on the front. And it says 8.
2.
And a minus 10 on the back. All right. At any time during your turn, if you have your faction's alliance token, you may propose an alliance with another player who has their alliance token. If they agree, switch tokens with that player and gain the coin bonus on the token you receive from the general supply. You now have their faction ability as noted on the token in addition to the ability on your faction mat.
Wait, so why would I be 1 coin? You would be 8 coins. Right? Obviously, that makes making an alliance with you a lot more attractive.
Because his ability might not be as more attractive.
Is it? I mean,
Mine's only 2. And my ability is very attractive.
what's going on?
Mine says ignore all trap tokens during the game. At end of game, include every armed trap in your territory total.
Oh, so you can share territory.
So it could be useless. So you get 8 coins instead.
And what does yours do?
You get relentless. You may choose the same section on your player mat. As
But
the
yours is
previous
2
turns.
coins.
2 coins.
Oh, okay.
Okay. In games with an odd number of players, the moment you become the odd man out, gain $5. So if any of us has an alliance, the other person automatically gets $5. If you ever attack a player who has your
Do you
factions,
not have multiple alliances?
no,
So if you and I immediately make an alliance, that's it.
we're at war with him.
Because of the number of coins we've got, or the number of factions we've got, that's it. That's all the alliances. The auto gets 5 coins.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. If you ever attack a player who has your faction's alliance token or force their workers off a territory, you must flip over the token you have. You no longer have that faction ability. The other player keeps your token with the ability face up.
Oh, interesting.
During endgame scoring, it's minus 10. Okay, peace triumph track. So you can see that you get a star for 4 mechs or 4 recruits.
But not
Correct.
both.
Oh, so he says the biggest thing with Scythe, in my opinion, is kind of predict what the people next to you are going to be doing a lot. And for sure, that is the most important thing.
An incredible game, and as I keep pointing out, there is some like luck in what you get. I can't remember exactly where I got lucky, but in that one game, I feel like I got an extra resource I really needed at the right time, and so I started doing enlist, and it made all the difference in the world because my enlistments were following what movements you wanted to do. It made all the difference in the world. I think that was the one game I won spectacularly.
Okay. Everybody can get stars for 2 objectives.
We need our
After you
cards.
place your objective star, instead of discarding your other objective, draw another objective card.
Okay.
Oh, okay, okay.
Interesting. Okay. Place a star for claiming 3 encounter tokens.
Oh, well, that's a Richard star.
He-
It's kind of interesting because I feel like this one, more so than some of the other ones, there's truly like a cap. Because there's only so many encounter tokens on the board.
Yeah. There, gain a star for gaining a factory card.
And there's totally a version of this where you go around and just keep collecting, even though you got your star out there, you just keep grabbing encounter tokens to deny them.
Well, that's what he did on one of the games. Like,
Well, no,
he
but
had
I
like
mean-
11 of them or
I mean,
something.
like, he could really deny us a star opportunity by just taking all the encounters.
In theory, I guess. It's unlikely. But
Probably.
yeah, because actually the problem with the Togawa clan is that they're slow.
They don't have a +1.
They don't have the +1.
Yeah.
So,
Which, teleport. It's there for a reason.
yeah, but they can't teleport forward. They can only teleport backwards. And most of the other factions have the ability to teleport forward.
Yeah.
Doesn't wait for your traps. I'd always put one in mine.
You can't. If you put a trap at home, that's backwards.
He's talking about racing outwards from the
Oh,
board.
right.
Yeah, so I can't get to the factory any faster than you can't. You have the fastest ability to get to the factory.
Yeah.
Does he?
He does. It's
Yeah.
built in.
If I
he gets
unlock my mech, I go from here. That's what I did.
Yeah. Now
Township lets me.
this faction's mech goes from mountains to mines.
Yeah. Okay.
So a lot of people can go there fast. I don't have anything blocking me, but
Okay.
I have nothing to help me.
And mine is I go to farms. It just didn't really pay off that last game.
Like this farm? Where all the food was?
Getting a mech is the most important thing in the game. Really.
By that
Okay.
by that point of the game, the only
So
reason
they don't start with any bonuses this time, huh?
the
No.
only reason I didn't go with that one was because by that point, when I could have afforded it, you'd gone so high up on the
2.
on the military power.
5. I go first?
Oh, I'm 5.
3A?
2.
So you'll go first. We need our objective card still.
Yeah. He was mentioning. Remember during the war, there was a bunch of we just got stuff.
Yep.
Is that relevant? No.
Okay.
Steve, I was saying. I was super tempted to.
Huh.
Steven, I was super tempted to get this one, but by that point, when I could afford it, you were so far on the bolster track.
Right.
I was like, oh my god.
I did luck out with it. All right.
I'm just.
Everyone have all their starting stuff.
Yeah, I have combat cards.
It's almost smooth. They put numbers on this. Is that because that's a way of do they rate this as a stronger one? So they're like, you go.
Yeah, for sure.
And this is the one you had, huh?
Yeah.
Hmm.
That's a lot of money. And with a lot of money.
Oh yeah, that's ridiculous too. I don't know why they made. Is that like a mechanic in the game? Would you give the stronger? What are these called?
Playmats.
Playmats.
Would you give the stronger playmat to a newbie or something?
Your turn.
You could. I mean, if you wanted.
Is that
If you wanted to do that.
Is that a mechanic?
I'm going to produce a people and deal. Right.
I actually don't know what to do because this mat is so radically different from that. Yeah. It's not a bad thing, obviously. It's just so radically different. I really don't know what I do. I made a mistake. I
Already.
gave myself 5 money, and actually I should have 7
I gave you 7 and you rejected me.
money.
Oh,
You
I
said,
have no
no,
money.
Steve, I don't want that. I already got what I need.
I mistakenly thought it came from up here, which no, I mean, yeah. Okay, so I could produce. Doesn't do me a whole. You already start trading.
Here's what I do.
It gives
You
you
may speed.
it gives you the same way to use your combat cards as every resource.
That's a
Yeah,
very
ours
nice
is the
ability.
same ability. Yours is a little bit different because
Yeah, and well, his only allows us. We don't get our own traps. We get to
you
ignore
ignore
traps.
them,
So that's
but they
why-
count as your territory too.
So if I put
So
a
you're sharing
trap on the
territory.
factory,
I
You're both sharing.
we
with the
both
other
get
game.
that.
It's my turn.
Yeah.
Rich, do you want an alliance? I got the kind of trickery you like to use, Rich. Use combat cards as resources.
You like that trickery? Yeah, why not?
Yes.
I'm taking my 5.
Wait, so do I get the money now?
Yeah, you get it. You get the money.
Don't say it like that, Rich. Fuck, you do get the money. You fucking asshole.
I don't know, guys. We'll see if this was
Poor
a.
choice.
Honestly,
You had double moves.
You didn't offer.
You know what?
But I knew you wanted his
We're so,
ability.
you come to us if you need something.
he's talking about me asking that from him. And don't get me wrong, I'm already thinking, did I make a mistake? Because I saw how great you used that power the last
Yes,
time around.
right?
And already looking at this board, like there's
Oh, and you had the one I had last.
there is some distinct like you can do the math in your head and like it makes sense to do the same move over and over.
Yeah, yeah.
But I really do want to see if it works. Him placing a trap there, and don't forget this time the bonus coins is from building on top of steel and wood.
Nice.
But I think I'm going to go with the trade. I'm going to take 2 of these. I think it's my turn.
All right.
Oh, produce. And your turn, Steven?
I am going to use my ability and produce again to produce 2 workers. I'm done.
I will move. Boom. And I will upgrade. 1 coin, please. Really, so far, the only thing I can see on this map is the 2 things. Is you don't get anything for making mechs, which is always like a little lousy. And building buildings is super
It was
expensive.
expensive for me.
You can still
I
get it.
never.
You can get
I
it,
didn't have a good opportunity to get wood last game.
but everything you can get within a reasonable price. But it'll take a while for you. Anyways, and I'm going to upgrade. To
This one's kind of everything's a little bit expensive. I don't have a cheap option. Unless I
Bolster is
upgrade.
just too good.
Explore card. All right.
I mean, like I can already see why this is a 5. Like the things they've got layered up.
Mhm.
It's a little more advantageous than engineering. Though, I mean, arguably, engineering should have been a pretty good mat for the last one
Yeah.
because of how valuable building buildings was.
I pay
last
2 popularity.
time.
I keep this card,
Yeah.
and before any combat, I gain 2 popularity.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Really?
Mhm.
Damn. That's actually well, ironically, not super great this time around.
Yeah, I was trying to think about that because you're not going to attack me, probably.
I like Rich's caveat. It's a reasonable caveat. Wait, what makes me lose this is if I
No,
drive a workaround.
Instead, I'm going to just gain a 2 popularity. That was my other option.
Honestly, right?
On any other map, I would have loved that. But I was
Yeah,
like,
especially
what if
with
you
the
guys
com-
just literally never attack
But I
me?
mean, why would you? But
Especially
what's the
if it-
benefit of losing 2 and then gaining 2 if you can just gain 2 right now?
Because I could gain 2 the
Every-
entire, like I could attack 4 times.
every
Oh,
time.
every
he fights.
time.
Every time.
And on the combat mat, it would have made a lot more. Hey, Rich, how do I lose this again? Is it
If you attack me.
attack you or chase off even a worker?
Yes, if
Either
you
one.
chase off a worker.
Okay.
You guys are supposed to be friends.
I just wanted to make sure, like, because I was chasing off
I,
workers.
I did exploration card.
I was chasing off
No
workers.
bottom action?
No.
So, okay.
I was chasing workers off last game,
Produce.
but this time around, I absolutely want to avoid that.
1. I'm going to put out all of my workers. So, steel. I'm going to a 3 steel.
Okay.
Gain a mech. Back here. Gain 1. And that also is all of my workers. For that. And that is also Foundations of the Empire. Have at least 6 of your tokens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 in 1 territory.
6 of your what?
6 of anything.
Is that a token?
My objective.
There are people tokens?
Everything. Everything's a token.
Oh.
Workers, character, or yeah. So let me get 1 more objective card.
I don't know if Steven's crazy or stupid. Because now producing is going to be super expensive.
Maybe it just doesn't produce that much. So you're done? Line?
And
Crazy. I will produce 2 people.
Okay. I will produce. And then they give me an oil. That's going to give me 2 people. And I'm going to pay a combat card as a resource and 2 oil to upgrade. And your turn, Steven.
all right, I am going to go here. Move. 1.
It's moved to the factory, and from the factory where? Or that's it? You just...
Move between any village you control and the factory.
Okay.
So I go back. That was 1 movement. Here. 2. To get a factory card.
Cool. Fine. Okay. I will move.
I'll take this. Oh, and hold on. That's going to. Also going to give me.
Yeah.
I have 1 factory card and 0 upgrades.
Do it. Okay, your turn. You drew another objective card when you.
I drew one,
Yeah.
and then I used that one.
Yeah.
Because it was the factory with 0 upgrades. I have 0 upgrades.
This is absolutely retarded. I mean, come on.
You know what? Popularity, you only have to get to 13 to get your star.
Oh, nice. I am going to
A combat card to get 3
build a
resources.
combat card
What does it cost to build a
to get 3 resources.
For him?
Get
His mix
3
costs
steel.
3 steel. And you can get down to 2 steel. Same as
I
me.
want.
Oh, yeah.
Same as you, actually.
I will still go on that path. And I can move 1 unit twice. I'm going to do. I'm just going to do 1, 4. All right. Track the rogue mech with your yodeling skills to save the cow. Gain 2 popularity. Seize control of the mech and scuttle into the forest. Pay $4 to deploy 1 mech. Steer the cow under the mech to see what happens. Pay 2 popularity and gain 2 combat cards and 3 power. I'm going to pay 4 to deploy 1 mech.
Paid 4?
Yeah.
You don't have 4.
No, for
Oh,
money.
4 money.
And that's my turn. Done.
Same.
Move. One money.
Yep.
Great.
And you get a coin?
I just got it.
Oh, you got it. Okay. And I will bolster. And your turn, Steven. I had to bolster, guys. Like I.
Right, I'm going to once again pay. I do have. I'm gonna go here. I am skipping my top action. Only do my bottom. 3 steel. Deploy another mech. Riverwalk. Workers.
Cool. Fine. I'm going to try to keep encouraging us to start taking our next turn as the other person starts their bottom row action.
Makes sense.
Use. That's it.
Produce. Okay. Steven.
There's a 4, guys. Resources. Alright. oil. One unit twice. So, 1, 2.
What?
Oh, actually, hold on.
Wait.
You have river walk. Then do 1, 2. Bears frolic together in the snow. Gain $2.01 popularity. Start a bear cavalry by enlisting the animal. Pay $3 to enlist 1 recruit. Have a bear meat sandwich for lunch. Pay 2 popularity and gain 4 food. I'm gonna pay $3 to enlist 1 recruit. Gain 2 popularity.
What?
Both by 3. So, actually, the way this game is playing, we don't even get something more. So the right way to do this. So pay 1, 2 combat cards, then I can convert that to pay 1. Oh, that's my thing.
Oh, that's right.
3 coin. Okay.
Bolster. I'm gonna build. I get 3 coins. That's it.
Pay 1. Your resources. In this case, wood. Three oil to upgrade. Give me 3.
He's upgrading, so you can go.
Move.
Exploration card.
Yep. All right. Pay respects as you pass through the Nordic camp. Gain 2 oil and 1 popularity. Sit down and entertain the troop with a greatly embellished story. Pay 2 to gain 1. Ambush the soldiers at midnight. Pay 2 popularity to gain 4 oil. 2 oil and 1 popularity. That's super easy. But upgrade cost me 2. I'm gonna go. 2 oil, 1 popularity.
Turn.
here.
Oh, I'm putting a trap down.
And I'm done.
Wait. So I did the move action.
Yeah,
Would I then still be able to do this bottom row action?
that's how that works.
Yeah. That stopped my movement. It didn't stop-
Even though your movement ended, you can still do the bottom row action. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, I guess it's really more when you
Did you want to do it
when you resolve the encounter card or after the bottom.
before?
Okay, so then spend one combat card, one oil, and I'll do an upgrade. It's 1 point. So I get one.
Cool. You didn't see one?
I'm done also, so I'll be back to you, Latin.
All right. Okay. So then. Huh. Produce.
I'm going to produce. You would. Really? Am I? No. 2 metal. 1 oil. And then I will upgrade by spending 2 oil and a card.
All right.
And I get 2 points.
Bottom row.
Upgrade.
Okay. Factory card. Combat. 3 resources. What do you get? 1 good. Then movement. One, 3. Speed. That's my turn.
I will pay 1. Take 2 combat cards. Correction. I'll take 1 combat. I will immediately
Spend it.
spend it as a grain in the list.
Well, that doesn't matter.
And I get 3 coins. I will gain 2 more combat.
Pay a coin, trade to get 2 metal, which I'll immediately spend to deploy a mech. Deploying a mech. Okay.
I am going here. 1. That card. Anyway,
Mhm.
I forget you have my power. You can use combat cards.
I've been using it almost every turn.
Oh, okay.
I have no combat cards left. That's
Okay,
why.
okay. I've been so wrapped up. Like, what am I gonna do? I haven't noticed if you were like using the alliance or not.
Mm-hmm.
Built a monument.
All right, 3 movement. Boom, boom. I will spend 1 and 1. Upgrade 1 coin, please. Almost have something working here. Almost last minute.
All right, I will. Hmm. We'll move. All right. I can gain $2 and 1 popularity. I can pay 2 to gain a worker and any 2 resources. I can pay 2 popularity to build a structure. And that structure appears there, right?
Mm-hmm. Where you're
Yeah. I'm not going to do that. So pay $2 to gain a resource worker and any 2 resources. That sounds like what I want to do. So I'll pay 2. Gonna put me into the thing. Game is almost over. That's the problem. The game is almost over.
Is it?
Yeah. Well,
I rush it again.
So 2 resources. Will that help me? Yeah, I'm gonna assume it is. I'm just gonna assume it is. So I get a worker. Worker where I am?
Where your explore token is.
Yeah. It's
Ooh.
oil. It's so horrible.
So that's you're exploring and that you find a worker in the rubble or whatever.
I mean,
You know what?
2 things, right? 1, you're so far away, unlikely to cause trouble. 2, this is peacetime. There are penalties.
I'm
If
just
that
gonna
worker gets-
gain $2 and
No penalty for me still going to war. Just you two.
Well, you get your benefits drop dramatically though,
You know.
right? 'Cause,
Territory control.
well, no, but you
You
know
know
what I mean.
what?
Like you don't gain a star.
you know what?
for-
Wait. Actually, I'm gonna instead of gaining $2, I'm gonna pay the $2. I'm gonna gain a stupid worker
Oh God.
out in the middle of nowhere, and I'm gonna get 2 resources because that's actually
You need to spend on something well later.
yeah.
I-
So
Um, right. 1, 2, 3.
Holster by 2. A1. Three coins. Okay.
I'm gonna produce that, and to the middle, and to oil. I'm gonna upgrade. Which will give me 2 coins.
Oh, they should. Okay.
Three. I'm building. Mine and a map.
Okay, fine.
A1. Go up by 2. Build a mech.
I'm gonna pay 1. I get 2 combat cards. I get a popularity. And your turn.
Here. Versus. 3. Movement. 3.
And you get, he gets his 5th star.
I don't like this fact. I instantly
The faction
stopped-
you're playing?
He's playing.
His playing.
I instantly stopped having fun.
Take
when
a
that faction
moment to
was out
strategize,
on the-
reveal,
on the
and
board.
discard the top card of the card.
Like we haven't played one other faction that felt this bad to play.
Next turn.
I mean, I know I'm not enjoying the Tokugawa faction.
There's still a modicum of luck, like getting that factory card with 3 resources. When he's supposed to be resource starved because he put all of his Joes out there. So it's super costly for him to
Mhm.
produce, but it's not costly for him to produce. Not
Well,
super
he
costly.
doesn't produce anymore after that.
Yeah.
That's the thing, is after you reach that tier, you just don't.
Well, I don't need to produce because I've been using combat cards to get.
That's what I mean.
resources.
3 resources
Because
for
I chose
one
the right
combat card.
factory
And
card.
So it's literally better than mine because I only get to
But
use
neither of us attacked the factory to get Factory cards.
You didn't rush it.
Oh, yeah, sure. If you want to lose 3
Just because
popularity.
you made bad decisions.
No,
Well, let me ease your pain.
I haven't once felt.
I
This,
took 5 popularity, so I'm gonna skip my next turn.
I haven't once felt this bad
So
with
go.
Tokugawa. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, like, I'm not making this stuff up. This is the first time the Reds have been out, and it's been miserable every time.
You felt that way in your first game with Richard.
He wasn't playing red. He was playing black.
No. Right.
Hey, one. Produce. Yeah.
You start playing your next turn later. I skipped my turn, so you're next.
I'm going to trade for 2 popularity. I spend 2 metal.
Oh, fuck.
And a combat card. I'm deploying a mech. Factory. So he's...
You're deploying a mech?
Yeah.
Two combat cards. I pay 1. I pay 1. 3 coins. Right. Two more coins. I finally get a star. It goes for small miracles. So it's your turn again, Rich.
Okay.
Skip one.
Did you do a bottom action?
I did a enlist.
I'll move.
Going to water?
Yeah, I can go lakes.
Does it count as a controlled territory? Because then you don't. I want to back up. That gave you that. The pontoon boats.
You know what? You know, you're probably right. If they won't count as territory, which is very possible. Mostly only because the pontoon boats say they count as a territory, or does it say you can build on a lake?
Does it count as territory? Feel it right here. May move to from lake territories. Controlled lakes are worth +1 territory at the end of the game, so maybe it's like double.
No, that's it. They're worth 2. Okay, because it doesn't make any sense that.
They wouldn't be worth anything.
Yeah. I really screwed up this whole game, guys.
Did you?
No, the whole game. The whole game.
What do you mean?
I hate this board.
Okay.
The engineering board.
Oh, I do too. That's what I had last game.
Yeah, I hate it.
I mean, like, I like the idea because I like being able to build things easily.
I don't, because I don't build things most of the time.
Well, I was going to say, I hated it
That's-
last game because it totally didn't work against those guys. Plus, I don't even start off with wood.
But here's the thing, is that, yeah, I mean, look, you can see wood is relatively far from me. I had it, but the issue is that if you don't play to your board, you will lose.
Correct.
Horribly.
Absolutely.
Which is what happened this game. I have no stars.
Well, I'm just curious, what did you try to do?
I tried to play the game I wanted to play.
No, that's what I mean. What did you try to do?
The strategy that works with other boards?
Which is what?
I don't know.
I don't even know what
It's an intuitive strategy of... So, okay. So normally, I can play the way I want to play.
Yeah. Okay.
And I can do the top and bottom row actions
Economy.
almost every round.
Yeah. We know that's super important.
Yeah.
Important question.
Yeah.
Ending the game.
Game.
Can I do the bottom actions?
I've had so much fun.
Yes.
Should I do the bottom action? Is it worth it?
You beat me.
Oh, I am so happy. I mean, for whatever it's worth, or I did this. I had like another star almost in front of me.
Yeah, I don't know. Like,
I can't remember what I was going to do. There was like almost one more star I could have gotten. Oh, I was going to produce. That would finally let me do, because I needed 9 resources. 9 of the same resources present. Like another one. My cards encouraged me to, like, in effect, like, play a little bit slower because I wanted to gain.
I
a bunch of
really
resources.
lucked out with my objectives because as
Trust me, I know. I'm sitting.
no,
there
yeah,
watching.
your objectives were amazing. Have at least $20 at the end of your turn.
Oh man.
Sorry. I had that issue when I was playing them up.
So far, I think it's just I have not. Like this map, feeling pretty good. But I mean, compared to the cards, like it is. Man, I would have had a second star. I just told you.
He was shying.
I was in effect, like it was kind of working, like almost felt.
Same resource.
I was just, so that's what I'm saying. So I was going to do. I got produced. And I was not that it was super relevant, but I mean, no, it was easier. It was easier to get there because I was doing my list action. Because I can use this, so it wasn't costing me brain. So I was still getting to this without like setting myself. This. So gain a combat card, spin that combat card, work toward.
Start with.
Something that is distinctively going. Something that has. On this one, it probably should not. So, well, I can make workers run. And in between the
Workers.
movement act.
My thing. I ended up not. That was my. Especially because.
And I do.
Double it out.
I have almost all my work. I just have
But
to
then you
take
could have moved. Train.
I had a star next. If I hadn't gotten enlist right away, I just don't take the same action over and over.
Focusing. Red herring.
If I had just,
It's a red herring.
you just 3-4 rounds, you know what? I could absolutely. I would
Can't do it.
love. Because the game is the game only like 5 or 6. I mean, he had 4 stars out by like. There was one round where you got 2 stars. But no, wasn't there?
I had an objective in the factory.
Yeah, you had it's only 2 combat.
No, I didn't. Objective card. My
Yeah.
objectives was factory.
Upgrade.
Yeah.
No, I mean it was an insane amount of. No, and I mean that honestly.
That was my second one. My first one was have 9 tokens.
Because if this was
Had all my workers right.
this was his, a shockingly different game. That fact, who doesn't start farm, but has immediate access. Oh yeah, I'm thinking. Yeah, but I mean, still having one of your objectives in a factor with.
I didn't intentionally rush.
For whatever it's worth, didn't 2 reasons.
I'm gonna leave the
On the trade. I had only one that. I mean, if it. That's not a good. No, well, no. Because of this, parts of it, I was doing the enlist. It would have done, but it didn't make any. Huh?
No, I mean, well, I had to get.
What Richard's trying to go towards is too much.
I got a
always
ton.
relying on your.
Got
You got a
of-
ton.
I produced like 3. That's how I almost got. Yeah. I had to start next game, next round. Like, I mean,
Trying to.
I have. Yeah, like twice. Totally right. I had to upgrade, so like my limited amount of resources, I could make them work really well. No, I mean that's. I mean, if you're saying I should have gotten mech, that's possibly because I could have gotten, especially with, could have gotten mech. I just had the mouse slowed down. I mean, obviously I need. I did get remove work. I needed. I got in. Because right, like I get bonus. Put it on. So I did do it. Felt incredibly good, but I didn't get or wasn't doing it. I don't entirely know about that because cards for. Other one was control 5 territories surround. Same like. So the 5 territories. So I was like, oh
Okay,
well.
what?
Oh yeah, yeah. I was like, oh, got a lot more. Like okay, can't. I didn't empower myself. So the 5 territories. But the grain seemed. I don't know. No, I was about to say. Why, like I didn't have this. Oh, I have grain. But that's a start. I just got. Two, I didn't fully take into account. Really need to be.
I was doing that.
Well, no, that's what I'm saying. If there was, should have gotten everybody. Not really worried about the. Just when if I had just done that, that's 1 star right there. That was maybe. I was getting upgrades. Instead of getting upgrades, I was. Oh. I mean, because you get a star for it, you get star a lot. Points?
Have all 4. Well, we know the next one.
I mean, like it's
scenario
no,
we played before.
it's no
so.
mistake. He brought his workers out,
Well,
which
wasn't
is-
even.
which is easy enough to engineer.
Oh, I brought him out there. Spread out.
Anytime I'm going to get. Well, I was also doing. Eight. Slight mistake. Sold one early. Rich hasn't killed. I was like, okay, maybe. Didn't entirely. But I mean, for what you were commenting, thinking about it again. even though I did do my weakest economy. Well, because they're not on.
I felt like last one. Oh.
That makes
Oh.
ironically was my. I had no hope being able to do other ones though. Maybe only.
Buildings matter? Last time?
All things considered, do that bad. I still made 1 or 2 cars. I would. How much did you?
Right here.
Yeah, I are. Okay. Okay. I because I did. Well, no, I mean that one was definite. Depends on what my next. I wouldn't have pulled my up. One more move. Oh, but that's like the one thing I actually. I didn't. I couldn't see the economic. Don't
I
start.
kind of thought it's.
No, I'm just saying because of the. I was like, listing's easy, trades are easy. Okay, because I got machine. Read cost of. Where no, because the
Yeah.
well, yeah. I mean, I'm thinking about it, but like mission, kind of like a big. Able to reduce it at the very start. Wait, hello. Oh, look like we're talk again.
Color green light. $50. Yeah, the first one free.
Yeah, 5-0.
For each one after that?
That's the same as the max.
Okay.
5-0?
Yeah, Ben. I thank you so much for telling us that the audio went out. We're done for the night, and I really appreciate you sitting with us. We'll have to keep an eye on it. I mean, I don't know why it turned off because now it's staying on, but it's probably close to dead. So anyway, this was our first experiment with live streaming. We'll probably add an overhead camera and something, but we probably need somebody to manage it. So we might recruit it from somebody in Vegas. All right. With that, bye guys.
Bye.
Thank you so much, Valorian.
I did buy 2 infrastructure mods.
Two?